According to psychology, people who create false scenarios in their minds before going to sleep often assume this is normal. However, in reality, this behavior may indicate a mental condition called maladaptive daydreaming. When the mind lies in bed, it produces vivid, movie-like stories, replaying past conversations with perfect responses or imagining future arguments just to be prepared. This habit usually develops when reality feels unpredictable or unsatisfying. In this way, the brain constructs a private world in which every outcome can be controlled. Over time, this becomes a nightly ritual, not only for falling asleep but also for experiencing a version of life as it should be. For some, it is a way to have closure they never achieved. For others, it replaces excitement or intimacy they could not find in real life. While this may feel comforting in the moment, such daydreams do not heal the root cause. Instead, they provide temporary relief, creating a mental space where the story unfolds perfectly while the waking world remains unchanged. The brain needs to place emotions that reality cannot carry somewhere. Every feeling suppressed during the day seeks an outlet in the quiet of the night. According to Gabor Mate, when the human mind cannot face pain directly, it transforms it, sometimes into a habit, sometimes into a behavior, and sometimes into a story. Maladaptive daydreaming begins this way: a defense, a refuge, a temporary solution. Andrew Huberman, a neuroscientist at Stanford, explains that while daydreaming, the brain activates the default mode network. This network moves between the past and the future. When a person is emotionally unfulfilled, it becomes a private world production center. The mind creates an alternative life because the sense of control in reality has been lost. Furthermore, the duration and intensity of these daydreams can vary significantly among individuals. Some may spend only a few minutes imagining scenarios before sleep, while others may spend hours fully immersed in their inner world. This variability highlights the importance of personalized approaches to understanding and potentially treating maladaptive daydreaming. Cognitive behavioral interventions, mindfulness practices, and structured journaling have shown promise in helping individuals regain balance between imagination and reality. Another key factor is social isolation, which often intensifies the reliance on imaginary worlds. People who feel misunderstood or disconnected may retreat into their mental narratives more frequently. The brain uses these imagined interactions to simulate social bonding and emotional validation that might be lacking in their daily lives. The brain experiences the emotion, but the body feels no change, which can lead to psychological fatigue and sometimes guilt. For some, this is not just a nightly habit. Even during the day, the mind may run an alternative life in the background. To an outsider, the person may appear calm, but inside, countless dialogues and hundreds of scenes unfold. This consumes emotional energy. Huberman emphasizes that this is the brain constantly escaping the present moment. The root of this escape is often unresolved trauma, a breaking point in the past, or long-term stress. Mate observes that this mechanism is often seen in cases of emotional neglect. He describes it not as a disorder but as the soul signaling for help. When reality cannot carry emotions, the brain provides a temporary space. Yet, this space postpones healing rather than enabling it. True healing begins only when a person faces these emotions directly. Over time, maladaptive daydreaming changes the brain's stress response system. According to Sapolsky, cortisol levels can remain chronically elevated. The mind continually lives in escape mode. A person may feel safe in their imaginary world, but their body does not share this sense of security, leading to insomnia, chronic fatigue, and emotional numbness. Eventually, people often complain that they cannot stop thinking. Instead of falling asleep, the mind produces cinematic scenes. The brain keeps them awake because the subconscious is still working to resolve that emotional narrative. Mate summarizes, unhealed emotions fill the silence. Furthermore, neuroscientific research suggests that this private world created by the brain is not random. Studies on the default mode network indicate that our minds actively seek patterns, resolutions, and emotional control during periods of low sensory input, such as when lying in bed at night. By imagining perfect responses or rehearsing social interactions, the brain tries to compensate for unmet emotional needs, often creating a sense of mastery that is lacking in real life. This adaptive mechanism, while temporarily soothing, can gradually become habitual, shaping the way a person experiences both sleep and waking life. In addition, research on emotional regulation shows that individuals who engage in maladaptive daydreaming often have heightened sensitivity to stress and interpersonal conflict. Their brains are wired to anticipate outcomes in an attempt to reduce anxiety or prevent negative experiences. This tendency can explain why some people replay past conversations or imagine future conflicts in meticulous detail. It is an unconscious strategy to feel prepared and emotionally secure. Over time, this mental rehearsal may feel more rewarding than reality itself, reinforcing the habit and making it harder to disengage. Furthermore, the duration and intensity of these daydreams can vary significantly among individuals. Some may spend only a few minutes imagining scenarios before sleep, while others may spend hours fully immersed in their inner world. This variability highlights the importance of personalized approaches to understanding and potentially treating maladaptive daydreaming. Cognitive behavioral interventions, mindfulness practices, and structured journaling have shown promise in helping individuals regain balance between imagination and reality. Another key factor is social isolation, which often intensifies the reliance on imaginary worlds. People who feel misunderstood or disconnected may retreat into their mental narratives more frequently. The brain uses these imagined interactions to simulate social bonding and emotional validation that might be lacking in their daily lives. Over time, this can create a feedback loop where the imagined world feels safer and more satisfying than reality, making reintegration into real-world social interactions more challenging. Ultimately, one realizes, reality is never perfect, but it is the only life we can truly live. In daydreams, everything goes perfectly, no one leaves, nothing is incomplete. Yet that world does not allow the soul to grow. As Mate says, suppressing pain is maintaining its cause. If you find yourself caught in this cycle at night, it is not a weakness, it is the brain protecting you. Yet the same brain can help you return to real life. Every human has the power to face reality.